Alright, so PewDiePie said that he will be ending his vlogs, and the main reason he gave for that was that he wanted to protect his son's privacy as his son gets older. And so let's take a look at a clip of him talking about that.
I have somewhat bad news. Me and Marzia announced on our blog post already that we have decided that we are going to end the vlogs in September. So I'm just giving you a heads up. There will be a couple more months, but then we're ending the vlogs. We started them before moving to Japan, almost 4 years ago. Well, 4 years ago, more actually. And we thought we could just share what it's like to transition to this new country. And that was it, maybe one or two, you know? But the outpouring love and support made us really, really want to continue doing the vlogs. And seeing Marta being so creative and me just sharing whatever, it really felt like the perfect match. And then Björn was born, and we thought, okay, maybe we'll vlog a little bit more because it's like fun to share this journey too. And then it was so fun to share Björn, and now he's 3 years old, and we feel like it's a good time to end the vlogs. It's not only because of Björn, but we feel like he's so part of our lives that continuing the vlogs will mean that Björn will be part of the vlogs. I think we feel like it will just be too much part of my channel, and Björn will just be too much part of my sort of thing. If he wants to be part of that should be his choice later. That does not mean we're not going to share any photos or videos here and there on social media, or like no video, no nothing, you know, like if you see him, don't freak out, or it's intentional. But I think we just feel like the vlogs, that puts too much pressure on his appearance online. That being said, all the love and support for these vlogs have just been so amazing. Like, I cannot thank you guys enough for how much love there's just been in the comments. Like, I feel like there's always going to be like that one bad one sneaking through, but I never see it, especially from Japanese people as well, because everyone's like, oh yeah, they hate foreigners, but I have never seen a single bad person write something. It's always just people really appreciating, and no matter where you're from, like everyone that's been watching these vlogs have really meant a lot to us. It can kind of feel a bit isolating moving country. So to be able to share it with you guys have just been such an amazing experience. Like I said, we weren't planning to keep it this long. It's just like, thanks to you guys, we really felt like it was worthwhile, and we still love it, don't get me wrong, but it just felt like we're very thankful for the years that we had. It's already more than we thought, and now is coming to an end, basically. So I will say thank you again, and this is just a heads up. So thank you.
Alright, so as you just saw right there, PewDiePie explained how, you know, he will be ending the vlogs in September. And, you know, initially the vlogs were just supposed to be this kind of like temporary thing, you know, 1 or 2 vlogs, just to show PewDiePie and Marzia's journey of moving to Japan. But the thing is that, you know, because of all that public support and everything, they just kept going, and it became more of a permanent thing. And then, you know, PewDiePie's kid Bjorn was born. And so, yeah, you know, they just kept documenting stuff. But the thing is that, you know, now PewDiePie feels like, look, Bjorn, his son, is, you know, growing up, and, you know, he's starting to sort of like become his own person. He has started to kind of speak, not entirely, but like he has basically, you know, started to speak like on a basic level, basically. And, you know, the thing is that at this point, I would say, yeah, I think it's a fair thing to say that PewDiePie is thinking, you know, from now on, let's not make Bjorn a part of the content, because, you know, at this point, he can't really understand what this whole internet thing and all this stuff is, and all these viewers and, you know, all this online presence. And so PewDiePie thinks that it's not fair to make that decision for his son, that, you know, the son's gonna be a part of PewDiePie's videos, because, you know, the son himself should be able to later on in life decide if, you know, he wants to have that kind of like online presence in terms of content, right? And so, you know, when I saw this, I was like, you know what, I think that that's a pretty decent way of handling the thing, right? I think that it's a good thing that PewDiePie is doing this. And since we now know that the vlogs will be ending, I wanted us to check out some clips from the vlog from which you saw that first clip of PewDiePie talking. So now let's take a look at a clip from that vlog.
I'm streaming right now with the Connor's equipment. We're doing a live stream for charity. Amazing donation so far. It's really fun talking to chat. People sharing, reminiscing. Yeah, it's really fun. It's really cool. I just saw the views, so I had to stop. I should probably catch up with Connor and Chris. So pretty. There's chat complaining about the camera. Man, what a day it's been. It's so beautiful. Japan at its finest. This beautiful cliff here. And a boat. I think we're doing and someone's fishing over there too. People are so polite out here. I cycled past two children and they like deep bowed me. It's so surprising. Yeah, we're doing a break now and then finishing up the last 15,000 donos.
Long-time fan here. Your recent really nice videos helped me redefine what a successful life is. By the way, how is your Japanese coming along, Bobby?
Joseph. Japan keeps delivering. There's such pretty views here. There's a Shinto shrine on top there, so we're gonna go there now. Damn, this is so cool. There's even the cherry blossoms still happening. I bet the view is gonna be sick. Another little side quest, yeah. There's two paths, left or right. We'll go right. Almost up. I can go up on that little thing too. Oh, this is a little jarring, I'm not gonna lie.
Oh my god. Don't die now, Felix.
You have the power to make that happen. Beautiful. What a day.
Beautiful night.
Beautiful.
It's a bit steep, isn't it?
That's kind of jarring, yeah.
Yeah, I don't like it.
Look at that.
I'm gonna sit down, I don't like it.
Two British Maywaker. Oh my gosh. I have to bring Björn here.
Oh.
They have all the train stuff. So going there. Whoa. Oh yeah, right. Look at all this. Wow. So going there. Wow.
Alright, so as you just saw right there, yeah, you know, that was like a nice clip from the vlog. You saw how PewDiePie saw that place with the Shinto shrine, and then, you know, he went up there and everything, and you know, the view was really cool. And man, like, I just gotta say, like, I think this is perhaps the side of Japan you don't see that much in terms of, like, you know, when people visit Japan and they make content, it's usually related to, you know, the cities of Japan, and for good reason too. It's because those cities are really amazing, right? Like, they're very impressive, really good looking cities, very high tech, and they have a vibe of their own. And also you see tourists going over to Mount Fuji and stuff. But, you know, Japan also has places like this. You know, usually in terms of these sort of like coastal areas, we see travel content related to these areas from the Mediterranean countries, right? So, you know, it was nice to see that PewDiePie actually showed him going to a place like that, but in Japan. And, you know, you can notice how clean everything was. This is something about Japan that everybody knows about. Japan is a very, very clean country. And you saw how, like, there was basically no trash anywhere on that beach. And so now let's take a look at another clip from the vlog.
We're going to a park, a really nice park here near Ginza. I really like Ginza's architecture and stuff, but it's so many tourists here. I never understand why people come here. There's surely better places to see in Tokyo than Ginza. Respectfully.
Up and down.
Which way does the tree go, Björn?
Up, like that.
Yeah, the trees goes up, 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 up.
With this.
Yeah. Tall trees.
Oh,
Yeah.
this going down.
Then it goes down. I think it goes up. There you go. Nice. Jenny did it all the way. I'm convinced calisthenics is the ultimate dad workout because there's always these next to all the playgrounds, so I can sneak one in while Jenny plays. Whoa, Bien, you found a bug. Camouflaged. Wow, Bien. Oh, you are fearless, huh? That is disgusting. To me, at least, respectfully. He must live in the tree. Yeah. Woo! Yes. Whoa. Nice, Bien. You're getting so good at climbing, Bien. Where's Mount Fuji, Bien? Where? Where's Mount Fuji? Where's Mount Fuji? There?
Right there.
Yes, right there.
Look, Mother wants really real. My Fuji up there. I see it.
Alright, so as you just saw right there, you know, some pretty heartwarming stuff. You know, PewDiePie took his son to a park and everything. And I think they found what was a caterpillar on one of the trees. And I think PewDiePie's kid actually did touch it. But anyways, so yeah, you know, some pretty cool stuff right here. You know, that's the thing. Like, you have all these like vlogs on social media and stuff, and just like platforms online where you know, the vlogs are focused on like super flashy lifestyles and everything. And I think perhaps a lot of people are kind of like sick and tired of that, right? Like the super like flashy, flaunting wealth kind of stuff. But then in contrast to that, you have, you know, more everyday stuff kind of vlogs like these. And I think a lot of the support for these types of vlogs that PewDiePie was making, these Japan vlogs, I think a lot of that support was because of this. Because, you know, while PewDiePie is pretty, you could say, financially fortunate, he does actually live a pretty simple life, you know. So I think there's a certain kind of charm to that, and people like that, and, you know, that's why they like these vlogs. And so now let's take a look at another clip from the vlog.
We are on our way to Osaka, another big trip. Miles is having an exhibition, so we're going for that, but we're doing a lot of fun stuff as well, so stay tuned. It's gonna be crazy. Where? Where? Oh, Shinkansen. Sugoi. Yeah. Damn, yeah. Oh. Okay. Pero. Oh my god, this is a massage chair? Oh, it's massaging my butt right now. Why does every hotel not have this? This is so good. Björn has not napped today. If you're a parent, you know what that means. But he's been really good. I love these beautiful townhouses next to like big buildings. They seem to be everywhere here in Osaka. We'll still get some sakura. The very last. And Björn is all okay. We made it to the cable car. We're gonna go all the way up to the mountain.
Alright, so yeah, another nice clip from the vlog. And, you know, something that stood out to me in this clip was how prevalent trains and that kind of transport is in Japan. You know, they're really nice. Like, in terms of the public transport that Japan has, it seems pretty good. I haven't lived in Japan. I would like to visit someday. But the thing is, yeah, this place has a really nice infrastructure, or should I say specifically, they have really nice public transport infrastructure. And, I think you don't even really need a car. I mean, maybe I'm mistaken, but yeah, I think that if you have really good public transport infrastructure like that, then yeah, I think you could get by on that. You don't really need to bring a car with you, I guess. And I've kind of noticed that these days there's been a lot of discourse online regarding walkable cities and more, cities with public transport which are less car dependent, right? And that makes sense because I think perhaps certain parts of the world went too far with car dependent infrastructure. And I think Japan seems to have like a nice balance of both public transport as well as, car based infrastructure. So now let's take a look at another clip from the vlog.
Wow, this is the cutest train ever. Wow. Where's the train, man? Where? Where's the train? Where? Be careful, train, yeah. I can't believe we've seen this train so many times on YouTube because Benny likes to watch trains on YouTube, and I can't believe we're actually going on it. Can you do an airplane game? Yeah! This place is very cool. It's like up in the sky, a theme park. Yeah, it's very nice. We're gonna go on an airplane. We are flying on an airplane! Is it windy, bien? We need to bring your goggles next time. Whoa, look at this! It's a balloon machine! You pick pink, that's pink. Okay, you're getting pink. How does this work? Whoa! Oh, yes! But don't, wait. Let's make sure you don't drop that.
Alright, so yeah, that was a nice location they visited. And, I was just thinking while watching that, if I were in a location like that, I would be that guy where, like, you go to these types of places where they have, these mini games and stuff, and they have like arcade machines and all that kind of stuff. And, in most cases, they have this ticket system, right? So the higher the score, the more tickets you get, right? And so, I really like that. And so the way that it works is you can get those tickets and then swap those tickets in with certain prizes like a plushie or something, or really anything else that they have as a prize, right? And the thing is that if I were in a place like that, I'd just be focused on that, Like whenever I go to places like that, one of the things I do is I go over to each of the mini games, I play them one time, and I basically figure out, which one of them gives you the most amount of tickets based off of like how difficult it is or all that kind of stuff, right? And so basically I would just start, playing that over and over and over again. This basically reminded me of that. And so now let's take a look at another clip from the vlog.
This place is 10 out of 10 so far. We both really, really love it. I think you go to Universal and like other places, it's so busy, but this has so much charm and you can actually enjoy it. Oh, it's fast. There they go. Danny. Here it is. We finally made it. We have retrieved the artwork. Thank you everyone who came to see it as well. I'm saying that on Martha's behalf. Also, it's really cool. I think we're both really enjoying it. It's been a while since we came here. Did you have fun yesterday, Björn? Where did we go yesterday on the map? Today we're going to a kids park. He had so much fun yesterday. He's been carrying the map around everywhere.
Alright, so in that clip, a few things stood out to me. One of those was, you saw how they were in a train or tram, whatever it was. And, it was really nice. I think I saw cushioned seats and everything. Like, they weren't just like basic levels of cushioning. They were like proper cushioning. I don't think you see that in like the subways of New York City or something like that. And then later on, they were in that, I think walking only kind of space, and you had all those people there and stuff. And that was basically a classic example of what I said when I said that, Japan's cities are so nice and, they have this vibe of their own. That was basically the same vibe that I've come to expect whenever I've seen footage of Japanese cities. And, recently a game called Forza Horizon 6 was released, and it is set in Japan. And so it's got locations like that too. So, that vibe, I immediately like recognized that. So it's pretty cool. So now let's take a look at another clip from that vlog.
We are very lost. But it's like a fun kind of lost because we're seeing all these new areas that I haven't seen before. There's also, we've been to Osaka before, so we're not doing the obvious tourist stuff this time around. So it's been really fun to see the more natural Osaka. I'm enjoying it a lot. Välkomna till Sverige! You want ice it? You can take it, Björn. So Marcia asked me wanted to come here. I got the Chihuahua for Momo. This one.
It's fun.
Man. Wow, that looks good, man. It doesn't work. Why does it not work? Other shoe?
Fix it.
Yeah, we're fixing your shoe.
All right, so dude, that part where they showed them having ice cream, bro, that actually made me want ice cream when I saw that. Oh man. Also, in the end, it was pretty cool to see how they had that kind of interesting solution to PewDiePie's son's shoes, where like for whatever reason, like they had been worn down, and the color of the shoes was red, right? So they got a red colored marker and they just drew over the parts that were damaged. Okay, hey, you know, if you're just like walking around and you see the shoes, like you won't really be able to tell, you know. Nobody's gonna be looking up close, right? So, you know, there's that. So now let's take a look at another clip from the vlog.
We're just gonna relax and take the Shinkansen tomorrow, so it's been really nice to see Osaka in a different way this time, and we had a really great time. It was a great trip. There they are. Now we need to add 4 dogs and we're good. This is just like real life. She's spunky tonight.
Look, there it comes.
Okay. Yeah?
Look, Daddy, baby.
What is it?
Look, really outside.
Yes, it's raining outside. And what else?
Go outside again.
Is it dark outside?
It's a dark outside. Really outside.
Alright, so in that clip, we actually saw Mount Fuji in a distance, so that was really nice. And then also, you know, once again, there were some shots of a train or a tram, something like that. And, you know, that was really cool. It's really nice to see, like, just how common this stuff is in Japan. You know, a lot of other parts of the world, they do not have public transport that gets anywhere close to this level of it. And man, just watching this, I'm kind of imagining, like, imagine you just go to Japan and, you know, you get like whatever, like public transport pass or something like that they usually have. You know, you get one of those, you know, you put some balance into it, and then bro, you just start going around visiting different places. You don't even have to worry about parking, you don't have to worry about anything, like with the car and everything. You know, you just go somewhere, you pull up, you know, then you go somewhere else using the public transport system. Just really convenient and really nice. Bro, this would be actually so fun. So now let's take a look at another clip from the vlog.
Do you see the bug bear?
Oh,
Oh.
tiny bug.
Yes. Well, I would say it's a big bug, but it's gonna become a rhino bug.
Minor bug.
Yeah.
Bug, a minor bug.
Yeah.
Close out. Close
We definitely
out.
should close it out. Stor båt.
Starboard.
Yes. Stor båt. Kolla i den mig. And here. Yes. Oh, good job. And then in your hand, on your face, on your nose. Yes. Wow, you got a lot there. Nice. Look at that. Whoa. It's so pretty here. We haven't been here in so long. It's called Glass Beach because there's just a bunch of pottery. Whoa, the waves looks good. What? Oh, I feel the surf coming. They have this old lighthouse still. I mean, it looks new, rebuilt actually, but it's so pretty. I realized the waves are from boats actually, probably not from actual waves. Okay. Whoa, so big, look there.
Alright, so that lighthouse that they showed, that was really cool. I really liked the design. You could tell that, it's an older design. But the thing is that they've kept it in really good condition, Now, I don't know if it was actually rebuilt or not, or maybe they just renovated it or something like that. But it's really nice to see that piece of history is being preserved, It's being continued. That's really nice. And on top of just, being something good for the locals because their local history is being preserved and carried on top of that, it's also nice in terms of tourism, right? Because, people from other countries visiting Japan would see stuff like that and they would say, this is really nice. You don't really see this kind of stuff in other places because this kind of architecture is unique to that part of the world, And so now let's take a look at another clip from that vlog.
Look at this. Look at this. Look at this.
What?
Look at this.
Yes.
Look at this.
Where?
This.
Wow. 上手.
Pink one. Pink one.
Look, should we butt head? Jenny, you don't need the bike right now. Okay. What is it? So you put this arm here, yes, and this arm, yes, and then look, you have a whistle, you blow in the whistle, yes, okay. So if you need only emergency, oh! Oh, so big! Wow, we have been here a million times, and yeah, finally ride the boats. It's super nice. Is this your dream? Good. Doesn't get better than this.
Alright, so in that clip, you saw how Pewdiepie bought his son that Strider bike. And you may have noticed that it didn't actually have like a chain system, right? Like usually you would have pedals and chains and stuff, and when you're using the pedals, and then the chain turns, and that actually turns the wheel of the bike and actually causes it to move, right? But that Strider bike didn't have that mechanism in it at all. And basically I looked this up, and these Strider bikes are actually for toddlers, so that toddlers can learn how to balance their weight on bikes while being able to use their feet to touch the ground. So it helps with that core skill of balancing yourself on a bike. So that was a pretty interesting thing to see. And then also PewDiePie was actually using a paddle boat. So, this dude's out here doing side quests and stuff, Bro thinks he's in Minecraft, crafted a boat, and now he's paddling around in his paddle boat. Wait, I think I get it. PewDiePie loved Minecraft so much when he did that Minecraft series that, he was like, okay, now I just want to do this in real life. So he's just doing a whole bunch of exploration and stuff like this in real life now. And so now let's take a look at another clip from that vlog.
Me and Marcia are out on a bike ride. We are going to a self-serve fish shop to get some rice fish. They're very common here in Japan. They live in like urns and stuff. Tanuki-san. And they have tiny cars. What did you say, Vy? Those are not ours, but we can buy one. So they have the prices here. I can't believe a self-serve fish store. I think only Japan. They're cute. They have so many different types. Yeah, we're bringing the fish home.
1, 2, 3.
How many fish, Björn? Can you count them? And these are from the glass beach that we went to. It all came together.
Come, see. Look at her. Look.
Alright, so man, I gotta say, these small Japanese streets and stuff are really, really charming, and also you can kind of tell, they're like relatively narrow, and so it makes sense why Japan has so many like K cars and K trucks and stuff like that, because, to be able to drive in these kinds of relatively narrow streets, you would need those smaller vehicles, So it makes sense to have those. And I also noticed how the stop sign didn't just have Japanese written on it, but also English. So that was pretty interesting, because it's like, given how Japan isn't really all that bilingual, from what I understand, you would think that it's like they wouldn't really put that kind of stuff on there. But they have, and that's nice to see. I like it when, countries keep their local language, but they also put English on signs and stuff like that, because if anyone from outside the country is there, they can easily understand stuff, and they can know where they're going and stuff like that. So yeah, generally a really nice vlog, and it's unfortunate that the vlogs will be coming to an end, as PewDiePie said. But yeah, I understand why PewDiePie is doing it. I understand the logic behind it. And so yeah, guys, those were my thoughts on the situation. And now I'm interested in hearing what you have to say down in the comments below. So leave a comment letting me know what you think, and we can have a discussion down there. And with all that being said, guys, this is Alexi, signing out.